R&B, house music, Afro.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
iLive Caribbean.
or visit our website wi.iliveradio.com. Don't miss it. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
iLive Caribbean.
Hey, my name is DJ Black. Catch my show Free of Fridays right here on iLive Caribbean every Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the evening. Bringing you the best of small island soca and booyah music from the island of Dominica. Every Friday right here from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on iLive Caribbean. Bringing you the best of small island soca and booyah music.
This is iLive Caribbean, changing the way we listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio.
Oh, 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 oh. on pressing on, doing my thing. I'm telling you, please, don't judge me. God don't put you to watch me. He don't like me. So tell them keep their eyes on me. Off me, yeah. Keep on talking. You got ballet, 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 ballet. Hear him talking. Ballet, 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 ballet. Keep on talking. Let's go. Huh. Hey. Huh. For you, I'll do anything for you. For you, I'll do anything for you. Can I have a moment of your time, make we hold a vibe? I wanna have a discussion concerning compromise. Don't wanna see my fail, so let me settle it right here. Take a little reasoning, baby. Take your time, understand completely. You say you want me be faithful, but I done faithful to the music. You say you want me be faithful, but I done faithful to the life. I give you everything I have, so don't ever question my love. But one thing I ask of you this year, let me do what I want to. When I'm out on the road, hey, road. So when I'm out on the road, hey, road. Anything that I want, oh, anything that I want, anything that I want, oh, anything that I want. So if I wanna leave brown, let me do that. And if I wanna go down, let me do that. And if I wanna press gas, let me do that. Let me do that, say let me do that. And if I wanna go out, let me do that. And if I wanna go south, let me do that. And let me do what I want, let me do that. Let me do that, say let me do that. Huh. I go chop me money for you, money for you. Huh. I go spend me money for you,
Check.
money for you. Hey.
1, 2.
Tell me what me can do, what me can do. Can you settle down, listen what me telling you? You say you want me be faithful, but I done faithful to the music. You say you want me be faithful, but
A special good evening to the iLive Caribbean listeners around the world.
so don't ever question my love.
This is your Sunday evening entertainment.
Let me do what I want. When I'm out,
What's new, what's different with DJ Bruce Produce.
say when I'm out,
Running a solo show today.
road.
Devon X is unavailable.
Anything that I want, anything that I want, anything that I want. So if I wanna leave brown, let me do that. And if I wanna go down, let me do that. And if I wanna press gas, let me do that. Let me do that, say let me do that. And if I wanna go out, let me do that. And if I wanna go south, let me do that. And let me do what I want, let me do that. Let me do that, say let me do that.
Give me the girl. Come to give the kind of wine to remember. The kind of girl who don't come to play, so you can't call she no pretender. I love the way they just get on. So I don't care who watching on. Cause I just wanna wind up my body one foot off the floor. Come back again like
Yes, all the boy Devon X.
on your body like a
He
piano.
had a little accident on work. As he was explaining last week, he chimed in on Zoom.
Come back again like we get a encore. Press on your body
So
like a
he is out
want you,
and
baby.
down for the count.
Girl, more than a million.
But no worries,
Should be a billionaire.
I'll be here
You wine and you put it down, yeah, yeah.
to give you all the same vibes that we have every week.
To make your life a movie from just one dance. You see, I don't know what to say. Yeah. I'm speechless.
Good evening, Lachelle.
You are gonna regret, baby. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless, baby. All the man show you respect, baby. Yeah. Could be the way you drop on them.
Fling bumper, say wine and go down like that. Go down like that. Go down like that. Fling bumper, say wine and go down like that. Go down like that. Go down like that. Fling bumper, say wine and go down like that. Go down like that. Go down like that. Fling bumper, say wine and go down like wine and go down like that. Digga dinga dinga ding danga danga day. Say we boy, yeah. Dansez, dansez, dansez with me, baby. Fini danser avec moi. Comme t'es
dansez avec moi. Dansez, dansez, dansez with me, baby. Fini danser avec moi. Comme t'es Khalil, dansez with me. Dansez, dansez, dansez with me, darling. Fini danser avec moi. Comme t'es Khalil, dansez with me. Commandez-moi pour qu'il y ait qu'à sourire. Musique, nous cache, aller la vie pas courir. Arrêtez là, écoutez ça. Venez nous faire. I don't want no one woman. All I want is plenty woman. Give me plenty woman. I don't want no one woman. All I want is plenty woman. Give me plenty woman. You know why them girl, them that's on, them that's on, them that's on, them that's on. Them man, them that's on, them that's on, them that's on, them that's on. I don't want one girl, two girl, three girl, four, five girl, six girl. Give me more. 5, 10, and 20 more. I just want them more. I don't want no one woman. All I want is plenty woman. Give me plenty woman. I don't want no one woman. All I want is plenty woman. Give me plenty woman. That's it, babe. I know you're rough and you're tough and you're rude, but that ain't good. You feel you could handle it, that one day. They say no, they call me star wine, that boy, they think good. You feel you could handle.
And of course, we have some segments coming up in the show.
Long time now you're marking me.
We have some health tips. Today we're gonna do that a little different. We're gonna have some entertainment news.
If I lie, you sample it. Time to show me if you
Or some news, I should say. And then we're gonna have who sample it.
I know you're rough and you're tough and you're rude, but that ain't good.
So you wanna stay tuned so you don't miss all of the good things we have to offer. And of course, subscribe to the iLive Caribbean YouTube page so you see when we go live. Like and share.
You feel you could handle you what that thing did. Everybody, catch the vibes. It's your boy Salt alongside who you could handle you. We're doing this for all the independent ladies them all over the world. Ladies, it's time to work. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All my gal just work. Gal lunge the attack, gal work. Make me see you bend out your back, gal work.
Hey, good evening, brother.
Work. Flick it on the right and work.
Clarification on the inside.
Do as you please, gal work.
And of course, we have the Pleasantville Pharmacy Limited family. Good evening to the ladies and the gentlemen of Pleasantville Pharmacy. Always locked in.
Dancing time, bend out your back and rock out your spine. Back it up again, cause you know you look fine. Baby girl, you are one of a kind. Hey girl, you are the dancing queen. What you girl when
Devonix on the inside. What's up, bro?
Just to impress girl, you and your team. Work, girl.
Hope you're resting up, eh?
Work,
you know you.
Bend out your back, girl. Work, girl. Fling it on the left hand. Work, fling it on the right hand. Work, put your hands on your knees, girl. Work, do as you please, girl. Work, like you can when you walk.
Like a kid cat, and when you tick tock, no long talk and no kind of chit chat. Bumper a flick back, don't study them cause you're hot, you're hot, you're hot, you're hot.
Girl, when you wind down low, show me your skills. When you know about Netflix and chill, bumper spin just like a drill. So cock up your bumper, girl, do this to me. Boom, 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 boom. Girl, you know your best and your body look good. Come in my room, girl, boom, 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 boom. You know that your best and your body look good. up the place into pieces. Come, turn it up.
Whining red woman, whining red girl, whining red woman, whining red girl, whining red woman, whining. Is that a scene? Is that a scene?
Shake it up non-stop. Shake it up, make it jump up. Shake it up non-stop. Get on the ground there for me. Hey girl, let me join it. That body look good for the climate. You got the thing all the man them want. You got the thing all the man them want. Hey girl, mix it up, my friend. Wind it up, girl, your top rank. You give me chills, I scream in a cup. Sweet just like sour
It's a snack. It's a something fat. Strictly facts. From front or the back. One big girl's team. It's a snack. It's a scene. Every carnival. And it's that. It's a different kind of vibe. See the girl them a wine and bubble all night. A different kind of style. See the girl them a wine and bubble all night. To me, oh my. See the girl them a wine and bubble all night. To me, oh my.
Hey, good evening, Kimmy. Kimlan. How you do a drop for me?
Whining red woman, whining red girl, whining red woman, whining. Is that a scene? Is that a scene?
Watch me wine and bend over. Now wine up your body if you're not playing no sofa. Fling me out on the sofa. Now wine pon the thing if you're not playing no sofa. Me a need up for the Eminem. Me come Trinidad to with the blend. Me already wake for the puddle lane. The 5-star room for the cuddle.
If you wanna trumble on it or stick.
All I feel Kimlan might have a feature in voiceovers.
When you talk,
So Kimlan sent a voice note with her reaction to a new rhythm that we're going to release in a little bit called the turmeric rhythm. With some kind of sexy voice there. I was like, huh? Kimlan, you had to do a drop for me?
Make it say something to you. Make the bumper say I love you.
As a matter of fact,
Make it do like it conversation.
let me don't wait to drop that rhythm.
The bumper say something to you.
Black boy, yo fais bodo par les bords. Arrivé des coques là par les bords. Maman tire chivé ensemble, il paton. Bodo descend la terre, il par les bords. Jeune femme, calé tout ça, ek fait bodo, fait l'homme. En pas mêlé, en l'aide tout fait d'homme. Gardez yo sway, en chargé yek condom. Fait bodo, fait bam badam badam bam.
Tu ne fais bodo par les bords. Tu n'es là, ek fait bodo par les bords, jeune femme. Tu ne fais bodo par les bords. Tu n'es là, ek fait bodo par les bords, jeune femme. Make it say something to you. Make the bumper say I love you to do. Make it do like it conversating to you. Make the bumper say something to you. You wanna tumble on it or stick. But I like the shape of your lipstick. The style where you have, girl, that's so unique. When you talk, the thing want to speak. Gamanye from la cadence. L'idée me passe à s'y porter. Il café me hele bondé. Il la capa les foncé. Tu ne fais boda ou pas les baou. Tu n'es là, ek fais boda ou pas les baou, jeune femme. Tu ne fais boda ou pas les baou. Tu n'es là, ek fais boda ou pas les baou, jeune femme. Make it say something to you. Make the bumper say I love you to do. Make it do like it conversating to you. Make the bumper say something to you.
French vanilla, French vanilla, French vanilla, flavor. French vanilla, French vanilla, French vanilla, flavor. Girl, I need ya, girl, I want ya, girl, I love ya, flavor. French vanilla. Instruction sign, hey girl, come bubble on the pot now. Bubble on the pot now, hey. Let's wine on the pot now. Bubble on the pot now. You got me saying, oh. Is there any single girls in the party tonight? French vanilla, French vanilla, French vanilla, flavor. French vanilla, French vanilla, French vanilla, flavor. Girl, I need ya, girl, I want ya, girl, I love ya, flavor. French vanilla, French vanilla, French vanilla.
That girl is a bad girl. That girl is a bad girl. Bad girl. Yeah, that. She says she want hold me like a conversation. Want give me a demonstration. Her waistline is on rotation. We just getting started. She used to intoxication. Now she want feel penetration. Send me wait up for your location. Then me say, bend it back. Every tick for your tick, every tack for your tack. Make your waistline working. She have Caribbean background, but right now she live a Brooklyn. She see my song be so good tonight, gonna be everlasting. She give me the mad look, cause nigga just reach her system. She say she want hold me, hold me. She say she want hold me, hold me. thing, girl. Come here, let me. Girl, I'm in a different mood when I'm drinking something. Yeah. I get in a whining mood when I'm sipping on something. Yeah. Every girl, 10 out of 10, 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 10 out of 10. Wine and back it up again. Girl, why you give me the wine that I just can't refuse? I want you go viral, make the news. Girl, your body have a billion views. All eyes on you, baby. What you telling yourself? What you telling yourself? Cause I'm so tempted. What you telling yourself? What you telling yourself? Go low, girl. Girl, I'm in a different mood when I'm drinking something. Yeah. I get in a whining mood when I'm sipping on something. Yeah. Every girl, 10 out of 10, 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 10 out of 10. Wine and back it up again. Girl, why you wine and take over the party? Walk it up, walk it up. Go press the start. Back it up, back it up. Girl, you know I want it. Keep it right there for me, girl. What you telling yourself? What you telling yourself? Cause I'm so tempted. What you telling yourself? What you telling yourself? Go low, girl. Girl, I'm in a different mood when I'm drinking something. Yeah. I get in a whining mood when I'm sipping on something. Yeah. Every girl, 10 out of 10, 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 10 out of 10. Wine and back it up again.
I just say what to feel when you make you stronger now. But Lord, I can't take the dirty ways no longer now. Don't know if you will notice, but I own money and progress. If you ever feel
Hey, this is Voicey Boy. Real like this one and a pull up. I should say, Voicey featuring the Honorable Keith Rowley. If you hear the starting of the song. Hey, I hope them soca artists making their money, yes? Right now, I know I have a couple of them across there in the US touring. They go in Miami, they go in DC, New York. I know it has been a hard time for entertainers, especially the soca artists, without Carnival this year. So I'm really happy that they're getting the opportunity to fly out and make that money because a lot of them, you know, that's their main source of income. But kudos to the ones who were able to find other ways to make their income because, you know, things were hard.
I'm not where I really want to be. So please don't.
But as Bungie Garland say, when he spoke about this song, you know,
no sleep for nobody.
He spoke about, you know, you only see the wine and jam, but you don't see the money that it brings, you know. The way of life, the income for a lot of people. Carnival, you know, really was nice for the economy. All I feel August next year we will get something. By August next year we will get a little Carnival.
Toxic and complacent. We on two different wavelengths. So I said this year we galling. Cause 2020 was fresh already. So I ain't losing no sleep for nobody. I don't know if you will notice, but I own money and progress. If you have ulterior motives, get me loud and clear. I don't want them people call.
has a type, and everybody has a choice. And baby, I choose you. Yeah, cause you're crazy, match my crazy. You're my Beyonce, and I'm your Jay-Z. Even when I'm so mad at you. 1 minute I can't stand you, next minute that is there. I block you just to unblock you, and ask you how was your day like normal. And don't even talk about between the sheets. So sweet, I can't leave. Maybe that is why they say we toxic. We full of toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic, then we don't give up. Cause baby, at least we know.
All right, guys, so we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we have the health tip. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Share the feed, share it on your social media, share it on Facebook, share it on your WhatsApp. All right.
Even when I don't like you.
So stay tuned. We have more coming up. It's what's new, what's different on iLiveCaribbean.com.
And they see us together again like normal. And don't even talk about between the sheets.
It's the iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
My name is Kafra Rudder, aka Crew Vader. Alongside DJ LB, we'll be hosting Backyard Radio on iLive Caribbean, where we focus on global dance music and Caribbean dance music. Lots of DJs, music producers, live performances, and lots of discussions about music. So you definitely don't want to miss out on Thursdays at 8 p.m. So tune in to Backyard Radio on iLive Caribbean.
This is Rise and Shine Barbados. You can catch us every Monday and Wednesday, 5 a.m. for some rock, some pop, some hip hop, some house, some R&B, jazz, reggae, and soca with some mixed bag of musical inspiration.
It's all up to you now.
iLive Caribbean Radio.
So rise and shine.
Rise and Shine, 5 a.m. AST, Tina Penny M. Let's wake up. Tune in to iLive Caribbean Radio.
Sparta. This is yours truly. Sparta Music, the most entertaining program. The Stage Show, where we bring to you live performances by guest DJs. The best in Caribbean and world music. This is the platform where we expose the unknown with live interviews. Live from 9 p.m. till 12 a.m. each and every Tuesday on iLive Caribbean.
You're listening to Jason X and the Ones and Twos and Sean C on the MIC. Tune into our shows Ecstasy Overdose on Saturdays and Ecstasy Reset on Sundays, 8 to 10 p.m. each evening on iLive Caribbean. We'll be your musical dealers delivering all your favorite hits with that Caribbean vibe and energy. So come get your overdose on Saturdays, then we reset you on Sundays. See you there. Bang!
Zuckerberg Thursdays, strictly the best 80s, 90s, and early 2000s hits. Only, baby. Zuckerberg Thursdays, each and every Thursday, right here on iLive Caribbean.
This is iLive Caribbean, changing the way we listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio.
All right, guys, so we're back. It's what's new, what's different on iLiveCaribbean.com. It's your boy DJ Bruce the Produce. Running a solo show in the absence of Devon X. He's out with an injury. Kali V house. But he's on the stream live listening. So up next, we're going to tackle our health tip for the day. And this is brought to you by a website called Very Healthy. So let me bring my script on this side here. All right, so the topic for today is talking about simple tips for keeping your joints healthy, right? So we have this thing where when we reach 30, you start hear everything creaking and cracking, and you know, you can't even stoop down properly without getting knee pain, you know, or as somebody told me once, yeah, check knee light come on, you know. So I want to share with you all some tips on keeping your joints healthy. All right. So to maintain or improve your joint health, exercise is key. But what else can you do? Here are some more easy tips to keep your joints in tip-top shape. So first and somewhat obvious, I think, tip would be to keep moving. Many people with arthritis resist regular physical activity or exercise because they fear it will increase pain or further damage their joints. The body is supposed to move. Our joints, the body is supposed to move. Our joints allow for movement. In fact, movement eases joint stiffness, reduces joint pain, strengthens the muscles which surround the joints, and help us to maintain a healthy weight, which benefits are real. So keep moving. That's the first point. So if you think you're, or if you, even if you were diagnosed, some people have osteoporosis or osteoarthritis, those type of things, movement is key. And if you think that, you know, you're getting some pains and those type of things in your joints, you know, try getting back into some exercise. Start off light with some walking, and then you can graduate into some other calisthenics or even some weight training to help strengthen the muscles around the joints, right? So tip number 2, protect your joints. It is important for everyone, especially people with arthritis, to protect their joints. The goal of joint protection principles is to decrease pain and reduce the stress or burden placed on the joints. So remember to pay attention to pain signals. Avoid activities that stress joints or increase pain. Pay attention to proper body mechanics. Balance activity and rest. So don't overdo your exercise or your activities. Check out available assistive devices or mobility aids and maintain a healthy weight. So when we're talking about check out available assistive devices or mobility aids. So for example, you need to move, but you're getting pain in the joints. Try to get a little knee sleeve or a brace or something that would, you know, protect the joints and kind of ease the pain off of the joints, but still enable you to exercise and strengthen the muscles around the joints, right? Instead of just stopping altogether. But of course, you must be able to recognize when you're doing too much and when you need to rest as well. Tip number 3, maintain your ideal weight. With regard to optimal joint health, it is necessary for us to maintain our ideal body weight. Carrying excessive body weight adds stress to our joints, especially the weight-bearing joints. Studies have found that weight loss significantly reduces knee pain, function, and stiffness associated with knee osteoarthritis. There you go, straightforward. Do low-impact exercises, right? So this is a little different from keeping mobile, right? The desired benefits of regular physical activity and exercise can be achieved with low impact exercises. A gentler type of exercise that minimizes the stress put on joints during high intensity workouts. So according to the Arthritis Foundation, low impact exercises that are easier on your joints include aquatic sports like swimming, social sports like golf, as well as walking and cycling. Right? So that's a good example of some way that you can get your exercise in without putting too much stress on the joints. Hey, Auntie Hayo, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, Auntie Hayo on the inside, right? So keeping in line with exercise, the next point, strengthen your muscles. The muscles that support our joint must be kept as strong as possible. You can work on maintaining or improving your muscle strength by doing strengthening exercises. Weight training is often used as a part of strengthening regime. Be careful to pace the workouts and not overdo it. With proper strength training, you will increase the stability of your joints while decreasing pain. Now, on this point, it's very important to be able to know how to progress your workouts. And in strength training terms and in weightlifting terms, we have a type of technique that we use called progressive overload, which increases the weight over time. It could be an increase of weight during the workout period itself, or even over a longer period of time, where you increase the load gradually as your muscles start to get stronger and stronger. Now, I think personally that this is easier said than done, and it's something that as a personal trainer, you have to be able to identify what is your client's strength and how to pace them accordingly, because everybody's body is differently. If I was a regular person who just going in the gym without any experience, I would seek the assistance of a gym trainer or even a personal trainer so that you can know exactly how to pace yourself and how to add weight. I've heard often stories, horror stories really, of people who have been to the gyms and, you know, seeking some advice, and maybe they got some bad advice on how to lift and how much to lift, and they end up messing up themselves, injuring themselves, you know. So take that advice with a pinch of salt and take the necessary steps if you want to get into a weight training regime to do it step by step and do it properly without injury, right? So next point, try a range of motion exercises. So arthritis is characteristically associated with limited range of motion. To preserve your current range of motion or improve it, you should routinely put each joint through its full range of motion. Extend, bend, or rotate each of your joints. Range of motion exercises improve flexibility, relieve stiffness and pain, and help keep our joints functional. So what we mean by range of motion, so if your that one is talking about like the boxing guy in the gym here, we saw a trainer who was showing some of his clients some boxing moves with improper form that would cause some injury to their wrists. So yeah, things like that happen in the gym. Yeah, sometimes we could turn our eye, but if I guess somebody is gonna injure themselves badly, we could try to step in. You know, sometimes we do, sometimes it's just look the other way because you don't want to get involved in that, right? Or you could report it to the management. So range of motion. When you're doing the exercises, you know that your arm could lift all the way up and go all the way across. So you want to try to do exercises that carry the body parts through the full range of motion. So that's what we're talking about there, right? So let's get into the next point. Eat an anti-inflammatory diet. Reducing inflammation is part of keeping arthritis symptoms under control and improving overall joint care. An anti-inflammatory diet involves avoiding foods that increase inflammation while including more foods that decrease inflammation. Many sources suggest that a Mediterranean diet is a good choice for keeping inflammation under control. All right, so locally, some of the things that we could put in our food that, you know, help with inflammation, things like garlic, ginger, turmeric, these things, and of course having fruits and vegetables also contribute to anti-inflammatory properties, right? So especially the green leafy fruits, vegetables, those help. So, you know, we talk about this all the time on the show. Prioritizing vitamin D and calcium. Vitamin D and calcium are two nutrients that are required for healthy bones. Vitamin D is actually needed for calcium absorption. You can obtain vitamin D through sun exposure, diet, or supplementation. Many people need some supplementation, Your doctor can order a blood test to determine if you are deficient in vitamin D. Low calcium is associated with decreased bone density and increased fracture risk. All right. How much time we'll talk about this next point here on the show? Stop smoking. Most people are unaware that smoking increases the risk of osteoporosis and bone fractures. Smoking also increases the likelihood of injuries involving bursitis or tendonitis. Smokers also have a higher risk of low back pain or rheumatoid arthritis, and low back pain and rheumatoid arthritis. Stop smoking to improve bone health and joint care. Right? So that's it for the health tip. I just want to add one thing to that. That's true stuff. Anti-inflammatory, aka turmeric water rhythm. Yeah, so all we really need to get in, the soca music are telling us how to take care of our joints. So getting that turmeric water. So one thing I want to add to joint care is working on your flexibility. So in addition to exercising, make sure and have a daily or a regular stretching routine, and make sure that you stretch. You do a dynamic stretch before your workout. So dynamic meaning stretching with movements, and then you do static stretches after your workout, meaning you hold the position of the stretch for a period of like 10 to 15 seconds, right? Like the guy in the gym again, Devon, the one who he say he'd already just don't worry about the warm up and them kind of thing. The man just jump into the exercise, give the woman a 25-pound kettlebell and started jamming the girl, and the girl, like, she was trying to keep up. Auntie Hayo says add coconut water, real coconut water, directly from the coconuts. I can testify to that. That is true. That is true. That is true. Right? Basically trying to add as much natural things to your diet as possible, right? Those things are better for you. The vegetables, green ones, ginger, garlic, turmeric, honey, even adding things like chia seeds, cinnamon. These things help with your diet. All right, guys, so that's the health tip, the health topic for today. I hope you all learned something that you can add to your lifestyle and make that change so that you can take care of your joints. So we're going to get back into the music a little bit, right? At the top of the hour, we're going to touch on some news with some topics around the region. And then at 5:30, we're going to get into who sampled it. It's What's New, What's Different with DJ Bruce to produce.
On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro, I know, you know, I go psycho when my new joint hit. Just can't sit, gotta get jiggy with it. That's it, now honey, come ride. TKNY, all up in my eyes. You got a Prada bag with a lot of stuff in it. Give it to your friend, let's spin. Everybody looking at me, glancing a kid. Wishing they was dancing a jig here with this handsome kid. Sick a cigar right from Cuba Cuba. I just bite it, it's for the look, I don't light it. Ill way to ammo on the hand, stay on play. Give it up, jiggy, make it feel like foreplay. Yo, my cardio is infinite. Big Willie style's all in it, getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. What? You want the ball with your
Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig. If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we could be just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. What you think about that? Now you know how I feel. Say you could handle my love. Are you for real? I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. If you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city.
Hey, you don't be hating on Spice Girls, eh?
With Saint Laurent, gotta kiss
Adam, Spice Girls, is vibes.
Call the police and the fireman, I'm too hot. Make a drag.
Kimlan, tell him now. Tell him now about Spice Girls.
Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. And my band about that money, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, hey, hey,
Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Look. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cause to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present.
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're one of our flawless, ooh, you a sexy lady.
If Bruno Mars is not on your playlist right now, you ain't listening to good music enough. I could play Bruno Mars whole evening if I wanted to, and it's good music. Right through. Facts.
I love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh. So good it hurts. I don't want it. I gotta have it. Uh-oh. When I can't find the words, I just go. I don't like it. No, I love it. I don't like it. No, I love it.
All out, turn the beat up. Hey, now I'm glad to meet ya. Turn up, girl, blow the speaker. Yeah, think about it now, blow the speaker. I'll speak louder, let's get wild tonight. Billionaire bottles, we just down. I'm like, ain't no problem, all my wrongs are right. All right, I don't like it, I love it. I got another coming in my budget. I got an anaconda in my trusty. Don't push it, cause I'ma hit it till I jackpot. That's right, wax on, baby, wax off. Act like we can put it on the black card. All night and I'll spend it,
I don't like it. I love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh. So good it hurts. I don't want it. I gotta have it. Uh-oh. When I can't find the words, I just go. I don't like it. No, I love it. I don't like it. No, I love it. Gotta get up.
Sharing this one and only life, ending up just another lost and lonely wife. You count up the years and they will be filled with tears.
Taking it back with some funky vibes.
Love only breaks up to start over again. You'll get the babies, but you won't have your man. While he's busy loving every woman that he can. Say I'm gonna leave 100 times a day. It's easier said than done when you just can't break away. Oh, young hearts, run free, and never be hung up like my man and me. My man and me.
All right, guys, we're gonna take another short break, and when we come back, I have an interesting article I want to share with you guys. All right, so stay right there. We're gonna take a short break, and we'll be right back. It's iLiveCaribbean.com.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
iLive Caribbean invites you to log on to the Dirty Fire Show each and every Monday night between the hours of 8 to 10 p.m. featuring selected dirties and yours truly, Fire Travis, for the best in urban music, past and present, each and every Monday night between the hours of 8 to 10. The Dirty Fire Show. Warriors.
Every Tuesday on High Life Caribbean, Mr. Ring is under control. Every Tuesday nights from 8 to 10, it's cooking something on High Life Caribbean. Dancehall, reggae, hip hop, the best coming from Martinique, Guadeloupe, French Guiana, Radio Island. DJ Mr. Ring cooking something every Tuesday night, 8 to 10 on High Life Caribbean. Ring, ring, ring.
Everybody feels well.
Want to go on a boat ride on Saturday? Then join DJ KCD as he captains a different boat ride every Saturday night. 2 hours of pure vibes from 6 p.m. All aboard the boat ride, only on iLive Caribbean Radio.
This is iLive Caribbean, broadcasting all over the internet. For any further information, please contact iLive Caribbean at info@wi.iliveradio.com.
This is iLive Caribbean, changing the way we listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio.
All right, guys. So we don't have any twists because Devon is, he has his issues. So I decided to bring an interesting article I just came across here from loopttnews.com, and the topic is 10 things you need to know about property tax. I thought it was interesting. So let's just delve into this for about 5 minutes before we get back into the music, right? So number one, a property's annual rental value is calculated based on 4 factors. So location of the property, that's the neighborhood. We have the classification of the property, which is executive, modern, standards 1 and 2. We have the category of the property, agricultural, commercial, residential, industrial. The dimensions, which is the property floor area, and modifications to the particular property, right? So that's point 1. So as per statement issued by the ODPM in May 2017, the property tax you will be required to pay on your residential property is 3% of its annual rental value. All properties in Trinidad and Tobago have a rental value. The rental value is calculated of the rent of the property will obtain on an open market if it was put up for rent. So you have an example here. Rental value, if it's 36,000, that is annually. The taxable value or ATV is 36,000 minus 10%, right? And then the property tax will be, so the 36,000 minus 10% is 32,400. You multiply that 32,400 by 3%, and your tax will be $972 per year. And then that's like $81 per month, which is, I don't think that's that bad, right? You can factor those things into, if it's really a rental property, you can factor those things into your rent, right? Point number 2, property tax is calculated based on annual taxable value of the land. So according to a Property Tax Act 2009, all land, including vacant land in Trinidad and Tobago, shall be rated on a rental value basis. Annual rental value, ARV, is the rent at which a property will let from year to year. Annual taxable value, ATV, is the rent of which property will let from year to year after a deduction of 10% for voids. So the tax rates are as follows. So for residential, 3% of the residential land. Commercial land, 5%. Industrial with a building, 6%. Industrial without a building, 3%. Agricultural land, 1%. And also vacant land will also be taxed. The annual rental value of vacant land will be found by taking a percentage of the current market value of the land. Property tax is calculated by taking a percentage rate of tax of the annual taxable value of the land. So tax rates are as follows. This is for uninhabited land, right? So agricultural, 2%, residential, 3.5%, commercial and industrial, 5%, right? So point number 3, once authorized, officers can enter and inspect your premises at any time, in some cases without the owner's consent. Y'all hear that? Right? Once authorized by the commissioner, officers can enter and inspect your property with consent of the owner or where notice was supplied to the owner 48 hours prior to entry, right? So this is based on the Valuation of Land Act 18 of 1969, Section 15, subject to subsection, the commissioner or any officer authorized by the commissioner in writing for that purpose shall, for the purpose of ascertaining the value of any land, and have power to enter at reasonable hours during the daylight in or upon any land without being liable for any legal proceedings, blah, 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 right? Yeah. Number 4, hear this one. You can be fined for not submitting your property tax valuation form. Right. A person who willfully A, fails to make a return within the prescribed time under subsection, or B, make a return which is defective or incomplete, or which is to his knowledge false in any material particular, commits an offense and is liable for summary conviction to a fine of $5,000 for filing incomplete or incorrect, or not filing at all, right? All right. And of course, you have 30 days to challenge your valuation. After that, there's a long subset in there, right? Number 6, you have until September 30th to actually pay your tax. Okay. So it's an interesting topic for you all to check up. Look up on Loop TT, right? And if you're not sure about property tax and where your property lies in all of this, it's important to know these things. And they don't teach us these things when we go into school, because basically the education system needed a group of people to just be able to stay in one particular place and learn a minimum amount of information. This is based on the Industrial Revolution, you know, based out of UK and that kind of thing. And that's the kind of system that we have now. We really go into school to really learn about life. We just need to learn the minimum amount of information, right? When you look at the kind of things that we learn in mathematics versus the amount of things that we use, unless you're into teaching mathematics or you're into advanced kind of stuff and coding and all of that, you really need to learn about Pythagoras theorem and simultaneous equations. You know, if it is you want to pursue a career in agriculture, or a lot of the things that most of the people in the working society are. Tell me if I'm wrong or tell me if I'm right. So anyway, it's good to learn about these things. It's good to keep yourself educated, right? Let's get back to some music, guys. I liking this vibes that I'm going to start here with. All right. I hope you all staying on the live, shares, like it, subscribe. Let's go. And of course, you already know the sample, of course.
Lately there seems to be some insecurity about the way I feel, where I wanna be. But you know it's with you, no one can do the things you do to me. Never to be mistaken, long as it's love we're making. There's gonna be some rain, gonna be some pain, but as long as I know, boy, time will show, our love will grow, and I know love will be right here, be right here, right here, be right here. No fear, have no fear, no tears, love is
You make it hard for me to see somebody else. I'm calling her your name. Yeah, it's messed up, cause I'm thinking about you. It's your fault, babe. I never wanted us to break up. No, not this way. But you don't understand it, girl. When she touches me, I'm wishing that they were your hands. And when I'm with her, it's only about the sex. With you, I had a bad romance. And if I could just trade her in, I would. Cause nobody could pass it up. No, yeah. I think I better let her go. I can't leave you alone. Everything that I'm with her, all I want is you. I wanna leave, but I'm afraid that you don't even feel the same. And now I realize that she ain't you. She knows she ain't.
Taking it back to some hip hop vibes. Let's go.
But I guess you didn't know. As I said, the story goes. Baby, now I got the flow. Cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again. I will show you that I'm winning. Your love of mine. All those times I said that I love you. Your love of mine. Yes, I try. Yes, I try. Your love of mine. Even though you know I die for you. Your love of mine. Yes, I cry. Yes, I cry. Return of the man. Return of the man. Come on, return of the man. Oh my God. Return of the man. Here I am. Return of the man. What's up? Return of the man. I'm like the
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be a little bit out of control. It's cool to dance, but what about a groove that soothes and moves romance? Give me a soft, subtle mix. And if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. And think of the summers of the past. Adjust the bass and let the alpine blast. Pop in my CD and let me run a rhyme and put your car on cruise and lay back, cause it's summertime.
My first mistake was
Hey, Sean C on the inside. Good evening, brother. And if you enjoy the vibes right now, let me see all hashtag Bruce Vibes in the chat. All I feel is only gems could go retroactive. All of us have it in me blood, enough. Down to the grandchildren, all.
All those lies, it's been too long. No more living in shame. No, I don't give a damn what the people say. There's no use holding back desire. We've burnt our fingers, now let's jump into the flame. Never mind the stars in the sky. Never mind the where to go back. Got a feeling higher than high. This is the real thing. Never mind the rain and the storm. We'll keep each other warm. Got something stronger than strong. This is the real thing. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when I.
Somehow, I've gotta let him know how much I care. I'll never give up looking for my baby.
And of course, we have Who Sample coming up in a little bit. 5:30. Best part of the show for me.
I don't know when, I don't know why he's gone away, and I don't know where he can be, my baby, but I'm gonna find him. Ooh, we had a quarrel, and I let myself go. I said so many things he didn't know, and I was so bad. I don't think he's coming back. He gave the reasons he should go, and he said things he hadn't said before, and he was so mad. And I don't think he's coming back, coming back. I did too much lying, wasted too much time. Now I'm here and crying. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why he's gone away, and I don't know where he can be, my baby, but I'm gonna find him. To life, back to reality, to the here and now, yeah. Uncle Ricky, would you read us a bedtime story, please, huh? Please?
All right, you kids get to bed. I get the storybook. Y'all tucked in? Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good, there lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said. Me and you tonight, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash. They did the job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop, it's like he had a disease. He robbed another and another, and a sister and a brother. Tried to rob a man who was a DT undercover. The cop grabbed his arm, he started acting erratic. He said, keep still, boy, no need for static. Punched him in his belly and he gave him a slap. But little did he know the little boy was strapped. The kid pulled out a gun, he said, why'd you hit me? The barrel set straight for the cop's kidney. The cop got scared, the kid he starts to figure, I'll do years if I pull this trigger. So he cold dashed and ran around the block. Cop radios into another lady cop. He ran by a tree, there he saw the sister. Shot for the head, he shot back, but he missed her. Looked round good and from expectations, he decided he'd hit for the subway stations. But she was coming and he made a left. He was running top speed till he was out of breath. Knocked an old man down and swore he killed him. Then he made his move to an abandoned building. Ran up the stairs up to the top floor. Opened up a door there, guess who he saw? Dave, the dope fiend shooting dope. Who don't know the meaning of water nor soap, he said. I need bullets, hurry up, run. The dope fiend brought back a spanking shotgun. He went outside, but there was cops all over. Then he dipped into a car, a stolen Nova. Raced up the block doing 83. Crashed into a tree near University. Escaped alive, though the car was battered. Rat-a-tat-tatted and all the cops scattered. Ran out of bullets and he still had static. Grabbed the pregnant lady and pulled out the automatic. Pointed at her head, he said the gun was full of lead. He told the cops, back off, for honey here's dead. Deep in his heart, he knew he was wrong, so he let the lady go and he starts to run on. Sirens sounded, he seemed astounded, and before long the little boy got surrounded. He dropped his gun, so went the glory, and this is the way I have to end this story. He was only 17 in a madman's dream. The cop shot the kid, I still hear him scream. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong path. Straight and narrow or your soul gets cast. Good night. Talk about the box, Rick. Talk about Rick. Talk about the box, Rick. Talk about Rick. Talk about Rick.
Look at here, look at shorty got back. Should I ask her for a dance? Hold on, there's too many in the wolf pack. And besides, dirty cats talking to her, buying her fake furs and taking her to the fever. Quiet as it's kept, they ain't even his Benz. She spends his Franklin's, hit the malls with her friends. Material girl living in a material world, but it's alright, cause it's Saturday night. So Mr. Funk Master, pump the BGs. And all you college students playing Ouija's, check the spelling R-E-F-U-G-E. E, get the CD from Sam Goody. You ain't even close with the rhymes that you wrote. Don't be mad cause you broke, let me clear my throat. John Forte, grab the mic and don't sway it this way.
I'm more than just a rhymer, you still a small timer. Hoping at the game, treat that ass a little kinda. Every step tangoed, your beat don't concern me. I'm eating mangoes in Trinidad with attorneys. My crew slang flow worldwide like a current. Whip to every spot where nobody got insurance. Rubber do the math, you ain't half the exotic. My man's plain true, you forget about it. Ho, just a new sense, like my influence. Well recognized, you alive trying to do it. Got juice, told your lady, oops, we nuts, baby. Smooth and charismatic, automatic, you gon' save me. God bless the dead as my son survive. We strive to teach you, baby, and stay alive. Nice, baby. John Forte, yeah, watch your lady.
Watch your lady, yeah. Especially around lady girl.
If you got more than $1 in your pocket right now, put your hands.
Yeah, well, you can't tell.
We remember this one at the end of the Wayans Brothers. It's from a tribe called Quest.
With the black hair.
Throwback vibes.
Street poetry is my everyday. But yo, I gotta stop when you drop my weight. If I was working at the club, you would not pay. Hey yo, my man Fife Diggy, he got something to say.
I like him brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian. Name is Fife Dog from the Zulu Nation. Told you in the jam that we could get down. Now let's knock the boots like the group H-Town. You got BBD all on your your bedroom wall. But I'm above the rim and this is how I ball. A gritty little something on a New York street. This is how I represent over this here beat. Talking about you.
Yo, I took you out. Perceptions on my mind pulled the whole damn route. My mind was in a frenzy in a horny state. But I couldn't drop dimes cause you couldn't relate. You left yourself represent. You couldn't relate. You left yourself represent. You couldn't relate. You left yourself represent. You left yourself represent. You left yourself represent. You left yourself represent. Stretch out your legs, let me make it.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard. You never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up
like the World Trade.
Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri.
Funk Master Flex.
Love Bug Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number,
Same hood, it's all good. Now if you don't know, now you know. Alright guys, so let's take a short break, and when we come back, we have Who Sampled It? Interesting one this week. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
Yo, it's your boy DJ Siobhan presenting Mellow Magic Mondays on iLive Caribbean. Come join me as I bring to you the best mix of soca and reggae, Bollywood, remixes, and East Indian. Tune in every Monday to hear truly DJ Siobhan from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get ready to wine and jam and vibe to your favorite song.
Yo, it's the Movement's family, it's your boys Gold Teeth and General G. And yes, folks, we are back on the radio. Catch us on WILiveradio.com. Each and every Wednesday, that's 12 to 2 EST, which is 5 to 7 GMT. We're going to take you down memory lane, creating memories. Catch us, WILiveradio.com. The Link Up Show. Kaboom!
Family, amazing family.
Do you want to express yourself, think for yourself, and most of all, learn to love one another? Or just have a little laugh? Well, tune in to the I Think, Laugh, and Love show on iLive Caribbean Radio on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. midday. Man, this is the hottest radio station. We got the hottest DJs in the Caribbean, and you're gonna be tuned into DJ Tough. Let's go!
Yo, it's your boy DJ Bruce the Producer, and I'd like to invite everyone to my new show, What's New, What's Different. Tune into iLiveCaribbean.com on a Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. We're going to venture into all the new Caribbean music, all the new artists that you might not have heard about. So tune into iLiveCaribbean.com and check it out.
Each and every Friday between the hours of 4 and 6 p.m. Tune in to iLive Caribbean for
Crank City.
Play all the latest hits from reggae, dancehall, hip-hop, R&B, and soca. So remember, every Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on iLive Caribbean, Crank and Jones with
Crank City.
You ready now? Every day when you walk up on the king, girl, boots back and get wild on the king, girl. Face down, face down, face down, face down, face down, face down.
This is iLive Caribbean, broadcasting all over the internet. For any further information, please contact iLive Caribbean at info@wi.iliveradio.com. This is iLive Caribbean, wi.iliveradio.com.
All right, so I want to start off this segment with something I want to add to the samples and interpolations, but it's a little different. I want to play some songs that you didn't know were actually covers. You thought it was the original because it has been the most popular version that you've heard, right? So I want to play just one song, and then next week I'll start building on this and adding that to the Who Sampled It segment. So playing songs that you didn't know were covers. So the first song I want to play is by none other than, according to Sean, the queen of R&B and soul, you know, Whitney.
I believe the children are our future.
Now,
Teach them well and let
most of us might not know, but this is actually a cover version of the original. So it was a cover is basically a version of a song that was sung over exactly lyric for lyric. It might have be in a different key, or the musical arrangement is different. It might be in a different genre too, but it's a cover because the majority of it is identical to the original, right? I did not know that this was a cover. I always thought that this is Whitney Houston's song, but I found the original, and it's by, well, as a matter of fact, anybody can tell me who the original is by?
so I learned to depend.
Anybody here so musically inclined to know where the origin of this came from and who sang it? So the original was actually by George Benson. And you can see it sounds almost the same as the Whitney Houston version. Hey, shout out Selector in on the inside. I know seen your message, boy.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride.
Sorry,
Make it easy.
but I think I prefer the Whitney version, and that's why that's the popular version that we know. Yeah. All right, so the next one, y'all need to tell me who sampled from this one. Pretty simple. All right. And I'm gonna pull it part of the song here. The main ingredient, that's the name of the artist or the band. Let Me Prove My Love to You. Who sampled this one? Real easy.
You make my love keep coming on and getting strong. What else can I do? I bet you don't know how I really feel. So let me prove my
Dev, who sampled this? Easy. Sean C. Who sampled this? Kimlan. Kerry. Sectarine. Who sampled this song? Real easy. Mommy, you don't know? Nah, man. Right, look, Sherelle Gate, of course. Could depend on Sherelle. Alicia Keys, you don't know my name. Nice. Real easy one again. So we're going to soca this time. You need to tell me who sampled this. This is a soca song, right? I want you to tell me who used this sample in the song.
I was feeling low, I was kind of blue, but that's all gone since I got something new.
Throw back to Sesame Street.
I got a new way to walk, walk, walk. I got a new way to walk, walk, walk. I got a new way to walk, and my new walk suits me fine. I got a new way to walk, walk, walk. I got a new way to walk, walk, walk. I got a new way to walk, and it makes my spirit shine. You can tell from my walk that I'm feeling good. You can see it by the way I stride. My head is high.
Right. Now, Sean, Kerry, get it correct there. Orlando, Octave, Berlin. Kerry, you're real good. I know where to walk.
Who is the man he a walk? Don't be walking nowhere, but he always in the
Kerry, you know good thing, boy.
He just buy a new kind of home, stay away from this. So I had to ask him, all these things you're buying, where it coming from? Because I know the guy not working. Then he started to tell me he has some rich family, a uncle out in Berlin, who does really mind me. The car he driving, money come from Berlin. The clothes he wearing, money come from Berlin. The house he live in, money come from Berlin. All these savings, that money come from anywhere.
All right, nice. So I hope all, none of you have relatives in Europe and you're getting your money from Berlin. Eh? Sean, I hope you ain't getting no money from Berlin. Devon, I hope you ain't getting no money from Berlin. Kerry, I hope you ain't getting no money from Berlin. All right. So yeah, you don't need to get money from away. Work hard and make your own money. We don't need to get money from our relatives in Berlin, Germany. Right? Okay. Right. So let's see. Tell me where this sample was used. Who used this sample? Pretty straightforward, right? I bet you didn't know it was a sample, right?
नौजवान है सब कुछ यहाँ है नौजवान
Sean say he changed your ways, yes?
जो चाहे ले ले खुशी
Who sampled this one, guys?
तूने कहा देखा जहाँ तौबा न कर तू अभी
The name of it is I Naijawan I Sabakuch Yan something something. They would say a woman buy my engine from Berlin. Yes, nah man. Nah Kim, it's not Britney Spears. Yeah, big of you Dev. A whole engine, you know. Dev, you can get engine from Berlin. And then you can get your chassis for the car from Fusheng in China. Fusheng. It's spelled F-U-C-K-I-N-G. Woo! Alright, so all you ain't guessing this one. Let me tell you. Right. Give me now guessing it. Black Eyed Peas, Black Eyed Peas. So this song actually has another sample in it. This part right here. I wonder if I take you home, would you still be in love? Right? So that part of the song where she says, I wonder if I take you home, would you still be in love? Exactly, Dev, exactly. Was sampled from Lisa Lisa, and it's called I wonder if I take you home. Yeah, Lisa Lisa and Cult the Jam. So we're going on a little train here. From one song into a sample into another song. So this is the song that Black Eyed Peas using. Right? This is the party. Right. Well, let's stay with me here. On this train, there's a part of this song that was sampled in soca. So I want to let you tell me who is the soca artist and the song. This part here. Who sampled this part here in soca? This part. Right. Wait. Saf. Hold up. Saf, hold up. Saf. You can't be giving any people them hints, right? Because you were here when I was playing the songs and loading them up. Or you could be giving away the song on the chat. Come on, man, Saf. But anyway, Sean, you're correct. It was sampled by Destra. Okay. She said she wasn't paying attention, guys. She said she wasn't paying attention. She was innocent. Yeah, it's it. She guessed it correctly, guys, without the hints. You don't tell me. And this part here. You heard? So let me bring it back on the Lisa, yeah? This part. So you hear the interpolation? This is an interpolation, not exactly a sample. Yeah, so that's a good example of what an interpolation is, guys. So the writers and whoever, Destra team, whoever is responsible, they took the Lisa and they changed the phrasing, changed the key, different words, but same melody line, same way of, the way that they phrase it. Yeah. So that's how the music goes, and that's how we create new things from old things. So that's it for Who Sampled It this week. I hope you all enjoyed it. So we have just about 12 minutes on the inside. What are we going on, jam boy? I feel there's something I want to jam right about now. Right about now, it's trending.
Turmeric water.
I'm playing it up. Yeah, we go back in.
Let's call it turmeric water rhythm.
See that be somebody where you get. See that be somebody where you get. Almighty Father, bless you with the body that you get. Bless you with the body that you get. Baby, would you tell me what you like? Me why you come follow me footstep or ride it like a bike?
You lie.
And you remind me I'm a night.
Hey, look, Devon out saying that Djokovic get hammered in the US Open final. Wee.
So like that even if I start troubling with that's alright. You like a diamond in the rough till the pressure buzz far. I love how you're so humble. Come on, you like your cover.
Pigeon Kimmy. This is your rhythm. Turmeric water. Hey. Oh no, he say he get it. He getting hammered. Game over. What is he score, Devon? What's the points like?
See that be somebody where you get. See that be somebody where you get. Almighty Father, bless you with the body that you get. Bless you with the body that you get. See that be somebody where you get. See that be somebody where you get. Almighty Father, bless you with the body that you get. Bless you with the body that you get. And if you sit down, this you get a response. You make my light bright up there like a beacon. Word from the street, so the father is a deacon. That's why your body full of order and a refund. Love when you take it, you tuck it, you face it, you book it, ask you kindly, and you're sharing your blessing. River come down, yes I
So to the tennis fans out there, Djokovic is down 2 sets to Nedved in the finals of the US Open. And he losing bad too. 2-6 and 4-6.
Turmeric water. Turmeric water.
Girl, I'm not leaving. Say I'm not leaving. One can make me high like the ceiling. So me tell the girl say, even if you was a green like girl, me never go. One jam, and me begging you for more. Need that now, not tomorrow. Let me tell you how the thing go. Have one jam, the one you have it ever too normal. One jam, and me begging you for 2 more jam. One jam, and I want to know your name. One jam, yellow tape, girl, I need caution. One jam, but I'm addicted to the motion. One jam, and I want to know your name. Girl, the way you I know, girl, can step in your lane. One jam have me so addicted, I keep.
Can we go and take a cold shower, Timmy? Can we go and take a cold shower?
One jam have me so addicted, I keep coming again. And the one jam, it make me feel high, high, high. Me get high like a pizza. It make me feel high, high, high. Me get higher than the ceiling. It make me feel high, high, high. Make me wanna fly like a pizza. It make me feel high, high, high. Yeah, girl, you are the center of attraction. You need a piece, just give me a fraction. And I want to know your name. Hey, John, worldwide have a serious jam. Caribbean girls are the best version. So I want to know your name. Girl, you mash up my head like ooh na na. You have the right cool na na. Your attitude is so rude. I love off your skin, it's so smooth. Girl, you mash up my head like ooh na na. You have the right cool na na. Your attitude is so rude. I love how your skin so smooth. Excuse me, young lady. I want to give you nice, nice baby. Handsome son. So baby, bring it and come. Hey, hey, excuse me, young lady. I want to give you nice, nice baby. Handsome son. So baby, bring it and come. Cause my love is forever. Forever,
Viking Ding Dong.
It's forever. It's forever, yeah, my love is forever. Forever, my love is forever. It's forever,
Here comes Second Star and Mila Kariba on the rhythm. Hey!
Don't worry about it, baby. You know I have your back. I know he'd already please you. But
check out Second Star coming on this rhythm now, boy.
Yeah, we ain't got to do these things, you can just leave him. Cause girl, what you're doing, it is a sin. Sexy, sexy, baby girl, you know you really turn me on. I'm addicted to the way that you just move and all your charm. And if we got too high to keep you in my life, then girl, no one needs to know but you and I. This dangerous love, this
What's going on? Keep on saying this is like jam up on the wall in a corner, yes. Girl.
Water. Cause I'm not your little friend.
And this is the big song on the rhythm. Nessa Preppy.
You're playing games, I go home back.
KCD boy, I don't know what's going on in this chat.
Playing games, I go home back.
Nessa Preppy.
Look in my eyes, apologize. Get on your knees.
Private Ryan, come real good with this rhythm, you know.
Be sorry, boy, you better tell me sorry. Who the fuck you feel like is embarrassing me, embarrassing me? Go ever let the next girl ever feel she could force on me. Cause I's not your little friend, I go on back. You're playing games, I go turmeric water.
Whoa.
Not your little friend.
I didn't realize.
Tell them.
Nessa Preppy cuss this.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're playing games.
The rhythm very new.
You're playing games, I go home back.
Hey.
Look in my eyes, apologize. Get on your knees and beg me please. Boy, you better tell me you're sorry. Boy, you better tell me you're sorry. Who the you feel like is embarrassing me, embarrassing me? Go ever let the next girl ever feel she could force on me. Cause I's not your little friend, I go on back. You're playing games, I go on back. You better listen to your conscience. Don't you know what I get your number? You're playing games, I go on back. Don't play no games, I go on back. You better listen to your conscience. Don't you know what I get your number? If I was to respond,
I think Nessa Preppy is leading the way for all the toxic girls out there.
if I was to do you,
She have a point, eh?
think that you did.
She causing bacchanal with this song, boys.
Them girl too wicked. Apologize to my bank account. I wanna see some real big amount. I need to see at least 8 figures. Since you wanna be a big shot broker. Who the fuck you feel out there embarrassing me?
Oh, excuse me. Yes.
Never feel she could force on me. Cause I'm not your
Oh
little
God, I can't edit to this one.
on back. You're playing games, I go on back. You better listen to your conscience. Don't you know what I get your number? You're playing games, I go on back. Don't play no games, I go on back. You better listen to your conscience. Don't you know what I get your number?
Bounce on it, down on it, back it up like a truck with a dump on it. Wind up your body, girl, take top there. Wind up your body, girl, take top there. On the end, back fi bend. Sit down on it with confidence. The way that you're bubbling up on the edge, make me ball up cheese on bread. Get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Pick it up from
What did Jill Kim Land say? Real man going to hug up a Forest Park or White Oak bottle, talking how Nessa chain them up. Nessa chain up the girl. You see? Toxic.
Welcome, get it. Bend over. 90
Them say message Preppy. Nessa, or he's supposed to be Nessa Preppy is the brook from Bowling Beautiful.
Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Pick it up from off of the floor, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low. Girl, you different. Different. What? She like the pressure. She like the pressure. She like the pressure. Apply the pressure. She want the pressure. She want the pressure. She want the pressure. Apply the pressure. Hey, pressure you like, girl. Pressure you like. Set up yourself, gala. See what I like. Jiggle your bumper, your body tight. You love the pressure, but pressure bust pipe. Move your body, move your body, move your body. Take pressure in front of everybody. Hey, you want the pressure regularly. That girl, let me tell you about she like the pressure. She like the pressure. She like the pressure. Apply the pressure. She want the pressure. She want the pressure. She want the pressure. Apply the pressure. She said, somebody buggy
and ride it. Oh my God. She ride it, oh my God. She ride it, oh my God. She have the right foot, the right grip. She sits down on the buggy and ride it. Oh my God. She ride it, oh my God. She ride it, oh my God. She have the right foot, the right grip. Can't see down on it, put your back in it. Yes. You're not more in your proper limit. Put your content on the hard drive. This is not a floppiness. Bend over, let me give you happiness. Excuse me cockiness. You think I just sweet, you must be molasses. Mind you broke off me gear stick. She sit down on the buggy and ride it. Oh my God. She ride it, oh my God. She ride it, oh my God. She have the right foot, the right grip. She sits down on the buggy and ride it. Oh my God. She ride it, oh my God.
Them come down, them.
He say all he wants is the wickedest song. Just run out the eye for the wickedest jump. Some gal out the road playing them on the man, but feel like it's Steve. Not try lock me down, take a little and one. Me done change my name, so me now want no man. Him come for the best.
Hey guys, look at the time. 2 hours fly so fast when you're having fun.
Some said they was speed, not ready for action. Said the rhythm make me bubble with passion.
So thank you guys for tuning into the show. Hope you all enjoyed all these segments. Running a solo show today. Hope that Dev could have a speedy recovery. You know, as a different kind of vibes when Dev around. So to all the loyal What's New, What's Different fans out there, thank you all for joining us, right? And to the newcomers, stay tuned. We are here every Sunday from 4 to 6.
Them never see me driving the Porsche.
Have a good week. iLive. DJ Bruce to produce out.
Them done from Lisa man. Could have promised them gold or a piece of land, but my body nah run a marathon.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.